Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go ahead and let you take this one. I took the last one first. What are we giving them?
Uh, I don't like anything they've done, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I don't like. Okay, let me ask you this: do you want me to grade this on them that they are still going to move T Higgins or they're keeping T Higgins?
That's up to you. This is your grade. Go
I don't like it.
ahead.
I got to tell you, I don't like it. I
Mm,
think that they should have tagged T Higgins. Everybody that pretty much got tagged has like either signed their contract. You know what I'm saying? Like so many teams use the franchise tag to negotiate the contract and they signed it. T Higgins is just still sitting there. He's requested a trade. He says he's not playing on the tag. What are we doing? And then
yeah.
you trade away Joe Mixon and sign Zach Moss. Well, but
Mm.
why? Like, he's a problem? I guess maybe he's a cancer. I get it, but the dude rushes.
He's
He.
been like a cut or trade candidate for like 2 years in a row now.
But
Not
then to
cut,
bring
but
in
trade.
Zach Moss, like I know he did okay. He did
Yeah, he did.
okay with,
I
it
think he had
just
like 850 rushing yards.
yeah. I mean, he had a year. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
so did Gardner Minshew. It's just like Shane Steichen, who's an offensive coordinator, and you're just like, yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
cut Mixon. I just, a couple years back when they had Joe Mixon and Giovanni Bernard, and they had the Boyd and Higgins and Jamar Chase, and they were firing on all cylinders. And now it's like, all right, Higgins is unhappy. All right, Joe Mixon is gone. I'm not,
Offensive line is still in shambles.
I'm not a big fan. Geno Stone. All
Geno
right.
Stone's is a dope pick.
They that that yeah, it's just like okay, you know.
Yeah,
I give it a C plus because T Higgins didn't walk. You
yeah.
want to retain the talent, obviously. Whether you're going to extend it or trade him, you don't want to just watch him walk away. So C plus for me.
And we're not that far off. I'm at a B minus. Um, Operating under the same thing, T. Higgins did not walk away. I really like the Geno Stone thing. I really do. 7.5 million. That's the same money that Kevin Byard did. And he's a much better safety and he's much younger. Zach Moss, only 4 million a year. I like the signing too. I don't know about being a full-time starter. Running back by committee is probably where they're going. And you address probably one of the biggest issues on your team, which is tight end. You didn't have any tight ends on the roster. I think Mike Gesicki can still be a good talent. I'm not going to knock anybody for going to the Patriots and not being successful in the last couple of years because nobody was successful. You had a garbage can throwing him the football. So Joe Burrow is 100% an upgrade for Mike Gesicki to catch balls from. The Drew Sample signing, another pretty good signing as well. Again, you're just kind of bolstering up that tight end room a little bit. And then you bring in Cody Ford, who's an okay guard. He's fine. I don't think it's too much of an upgrade or anything, but he's fine. When talking about the draft, looking at a consensus draft, an offensive tackle, it's JC Latham is the consensus pick. So tackle guard is the consensus right now. Nothing that they've done has changed that. It's probably going to be there. We've already talked about if a guy like Brock Bowers falls, Mike Gesicki and Drew Sample does not change my pick. I'm going Brock Bowers if he's sitting there at what is it, 18. I'm not changing that. I'm going Brock. But if he's gone, offensive tackles are sitting there. I think that's where you go.